Hey, what's up? It's Raven. Here we go with another NFL 2K Playmakers video. All right, so we are in. How do I say this? We're in the. Let's put it this way: there's 2 hours left in Road to Glory. Okay, I made a video a couple days ago saying how I was gonna grind out this event because Breece Hall is the event card. Now, I gotta say that with the life getting in the way, a holiday to deal with. You know, I'm not going to say that I didn't play my games, but I maybe didn't play enough that I could. But we are all the way in Legend 3. I am 4 bouts away from getting this Breece Hall. But here's the problem here. I'm all out of free resets. Okay, and I'm actually recording this on my lunch break because I can't play on Mondays because I can't um, play this game on my phone for whatever reason. So I came home on my lunch break. I do work close to home, and I'm going to attempt to finish this out right now. Now, I only have 136 gold pieces. I have no free redos or whatever we're gonna call it here. So if I lose one match, it's over. Because I can't. We can't go all the way back to the beginning and start over. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough bouts, matches, whatever you want to call it. So the possibility exists that we don't get this, and this could be the what do you call it? Shortest video that I make in this series. Okay, so again, here's the build up. We have 4 matches left. Okay, we have the choose the best players. Okay, we also have call at least for passing plays and score a touchdown. We got a free play, and then choose the best players again. So there is also the fact that the possibility of you to get that hype meter full. I don't think my hype meter is full, and we need to talk about that. If I go into just one random red zone game, okay, let's just play one random red zone against Tex Hose. No, this guy down here. All right, so I'm just gonna pick 4 random plays. Maybe we score, maybe we don't. It doesn't even make a difference. I don't even care. Okay, so we'll pick this one in the middle here. So we're going to go through this play, and whether you get it or not, you get some sort of hype. You get hype. I think if you don't get it, you get more. So I have a 72% chance of getting this. Okay, so here's my problem here. All right, so my guy gets it. He gets the first down. That's great. So where's my hype meter? And how do my point is, how do I know if I'm close to filling my meter? So if perchance I get to that that part in Road to Glory that I don't think I'm gonna finish, and I need to hit my hype meter. How do I know how much I have? I don't. See, it's not even telling me whether or not I got any, or do we even get any in this one? I don't even know. I understand that you get hype for every game in every game mode that you play, but you know you should make it easier for the player to know how close they are. Again, I use this as an example, but WWE Supercard, they have the super meter. It's the same thing. It's always there. It tells you all the time in any game mode how close you are to filling it. All right, so I don't even know what my hype meter is at. If I even have it, I don't even know. I don't remember the last time I used it. So, it makes a difference because let's just say I'm at 96% on the hype meter. I could play a couple games real quick and know that I filled the meter and I can use it in this event, especially in crunch time, which for me it is. All right, so let's get into it. So I do have some thoughts about this game mode. Is definitely my favorite game mode, but you know, I'm also only 500 points away from milestone from this Jalen Johnson here. I don't know if we're gonna get that, but I mean, if we can finish this, then we might be able to get there. All right, let's do it. Okay, hopefully, let's keep our fingers crossed. I really want this card, but you know, I will also say that I went through this tier pretty. I don't want to say easy because it wasn't easy, but I feel like I got through it a lot like quicker than Jade. Jade, I had to restart like 4 or 5 times. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna start with a Bucks player or a Lightning player, wide receiver. All right, so we got geez, I almost said Kadarius Toney. My bad. That is not that's Malik Neighbors. All right, so I need either a Lightning or a Denver Broncos offensive lineman. And there's no Lightning. That's the other thing. They give you these like there's no Lightning players. Look at this. How ridiculous is this? I'm not going. Do I have a Charger? I do have a Charger. All right. So we're gonna hold that for a minute. All right. The next one is Lightning again. We need a Seahawks wide receiver or a Lightning player. Seahawks or Lightning. I mean, my options are not there. Here we go. There is a Lightning player, and then we need a Texans tight end or a Lightning, and we're going to use Trey McBride. And for the last round, we're going to use the Flexi guy or a Buffalo Bills running back. Now, James Cook, I know I had him as a diamond player, but we are way past diamond. So we're looking for some Flexi guys that are running backs. And we use Javonte Williams and then a Colts. Geez, I mean, I can't even remember the last time I had a Colts player. So we're going to use Saquon Barkley. Now, I'm going to use this boost, and I'm going to put this Kelsey in there. All right, here we go. We need to hit 2 out of 3 here. All right, so it's pass on pass. Right now I'm at 42%, and it's going to go up to 59. That doesn't make me feel any better, but if we can get this first one, we get 2 more shots at this. So let's keep our fingers crossed here. And already, we're already down. Like, I feel like those boosts don't even work. All right, now this is it. We have to get this. And we have a 9,000, 7,000. They have 2 7,000s. And we're only at 39%. So this doesn't look too promising either. All right, here is. All right, we got it. Okay. All right, so we're at 39. We couldn't get 60%, but we got 39%. All right, so we got a run play versus a pass defense. Doesn't mean nothing. We have 8,000 and 7,000, and they have 7,000, 5,000. We had 87%. So again, fingers crossed because, and we didn't get it. 87% and we did not get it, but 39% we got it. Like, this is one of the things that I can't stand about this game. Why is why am I getting it at 39% but 87% I can't get it? Does that make any sense whatsoever? So yes, I am frustrated. It just doesn't make any sense. And listen, I get RNG and I understand it can't be easy, but the way you set the game up is if my players are stronger than your players, then I should be able to get it RNG aside. If I'm putting a 9,000 and a 7,000 and you're putting a 7,000 and 5,000, my percentage of getting it done should be a lot better. And it was 87%, but yet I didn't get it. And with 39%. As a matter of fact, the first one was 67 or 59. 59, we didn't get it. Okay, 50-50, we'll go there. 39%, we got it, no problem. 87%, we did not. So I have to forfeit. So I have to forfeit um because I'm not spending 750 gold on this. So, and these boosts are useless. Okay, the boost is there to, if you don't have a player on that team or that icon that matches or anybody good in that position, you play that and you can play anybody. So I played a boost, which gives me, it's like a wild card, I guess. And I put an 80, my Kelsey is 80 something. And it was comparable to what was already on the field. And, you know, so when I say that there are things in this game that need to change, let's see, like, look at this. Now I got to start all over again. Call max at 3 run plays. I mean, it's very frustrating. And listen, I know I'm complaining, whatever, but I don't expect it to be easy. I don't, because if it was easy, then everybody can do it. I understand that part. What I don't understand is 87% of success, and you don't get it, but 30, what was it, 39? I forgot. 39%, no problem. It's frustrating. I listen. I played a lot this weekend to get this far, and listen, my deck is not opal, so I understand. Like I said, I went through Jade. I had to restart a bunch of times. But I stuck it out. I got there, and I don't want to say I breezed through this, but I did well. I did well. What do we need here? 3 run play, or max at 3 run plays. This is the other thing I want to address. So a lot of the times that I did fail was because I had to do 5 run plays, and for the first 2 downs, they didn't even give me a run play. Now they can easily say, well, you got to add more running plays to your playbook. Well, guess what? I uh I have a very balanced playbook. I think if you have 4 passing plays, 4 running plays, or 5 running plays, 5 passing plays, I always had a balance. There's no total, like 6 passing plays and 2 running plays. So for 2 downs, you're telling me out of 6 different tries, you don't even give me a running play. Like, you want me to run the ball, but you're not offering me a running play. So that's another thing they should change. Maybe throw some audibles in there. It's ridiculous that they want you to complete a challenge, but they're not even letting you have the opportunity to do so. So that was definitely one of the things that I wanted to complain about. And I'm annoyed, but you try so hard to attain a goal, and listen, I understand, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, but the fact remains is the way it's, what this is like. It's like a bad call from the ref. You lost the game because of a bad call that you got it, or you should have gotten it, but the ref screwed it up. That's exactly what this is. It's a bad ref call. Anyway, all right, so let's see, where are we at? 73. Let's just do let's at least try to get the Jalen Johnson. I think I have him already. Let's try to speed this up here. All right, so again, so we're looking for Seahawks quarterback or a heart. Here's a Seahawks quarterback and a running back. I don't even know any of the running backs for Patriots. I got Ramondre Stevenson, I guess, but we'll play him. And then we got Dolphins running back or Hart. That's the other thing. People who play this game consistently know that it is ridiculous trying to get Hart player running backs. Obviously, when the tiers got higher, they added more. But in the I'd say up to like Diamond or maybe Onyx, there was hardly any. If you guys watch my videos, you know that I was using and abusing that DeAndre Swift winter card. Here's the other thing. So flexi guys or running backs. Okay, I'm going through. Here's page 1, page 2, page 3. So if I don't have this Javonte Williams, yeah. So we're gonna go page 4, page 5 before I get to Saquon. 6, and then actually, you know what? And we're not doing that. All right, so we know that I do have a running back that is a Lions right here, and he's a Heart, and then we got the Chargers. All right, but again, you're giving us these icons, and I know I don't have everybody in the game, but you know somebody needs to go do a study and find out if there is an icon that is ridiculously hard to get because they don't have enough players with that icon. I mean, I guess I could do that, but it's all about being balanced, you know? All right, so I have a 50-50 chance of getting this. And we did not. All right, so we didn't complete this. So I have a 82% chance. Now remember, I had an 80, whatever it was, 87% chance, and I didn't get it. So we didn't get that either. Okay, again, so why is it 80 plus percent chance of getting it when you're not getting it? I just proved twice that 80% means absolutely nothing in this game. Yep, so I have to forfeit that. So I at least want to get. I guess we'll drop down a legend just so I can get this Jalen Johnson at least. All right, call a max of 2 run plays and score any points. So on this one, what I usually do is I just pick all the. I just try to score a touchdown on one play, and then fourth down, I'll just kick a field goal. All right, so here we go. We have 20. We have 40% chance of getting this. And 40%, no problem. We got it. All right, so I'm probably just gonna call no running plays. Maybe at the end, or right now. We'll pick this one. All right, so we have 62% chance, and we get it. So we've got success on a 62% chance, a 40% chance, and a 39% chance. But the 2 times I got 80, I did not. Does that what kind of sense does that make? All right, we'll play one more round just to get this Jalen Johnson, and then we'll call it a video. All right, so we get DJ Moore, Derek Carr, DeAndre Hopkins, Justin Jefferson. All right, I only have one more bout left, so let's just do 4 plays or less, score any points. Again, I always try to pick score any points because it gives you an out. You can just kick a field goal. And I've kicked like a 90-yard field goal in this game. All right, so we got to score in 4 plays. All right, so they pick pass, we pick run. We are at 56%. So that, again, 50-50. We could get it, we could not get it. And we did not. I don't really, you know what? I don't even have a problem with the 50-50s. I really don't. Score any points. All right, so we got let's do this running play. I really like this play, that Saints play. They pick pass, so we start at 28% and we move up to 37%. So 37%, there is a chance you can get it, but most likely you wouldn't get it. Okay, I can agree with that. 37%, is not very likely you're going to get it. All right, let's go. All right, they pick run, I pick pass. We start at 31, and then we match up. I'm at 63%. I like to think this is going to be a success, and I'm wrong. Okay. All right, so we're going to kick this field goal though. All right, let's line up for the field goal. All right, that should be good. All right, and simple as that, we win the encounter, and we got the Jalen Johnson, and he's a level 2, so I did have him. Julian Love, the halfback blast, some shoulder pads for my linemen, and 650 tokens. And the Frank Ragnow would have been the next award. But we're going to miss out on that. All right. So, anyway, so there you go. Guess I can re optimize my roster. So, we didn't get there. And, I complained a little. But it's not me complaining as much as it is that there has to be some balance to the game. You don't want to turn people off, and I feel like, and let me know in the comments if you think I'm being a baby or whatever, but getting success on 39% and missing out on 80% twice in a row, that's not what people want. And I'm not saying people should get what they want. And I'm not saying people should, the game should be easy for everybody. That's why it's a game. But what did I just say? I got a success on 40%, 60%, and 39%. Give or take numbers, 42, whatever it was. But 87 or 89, whatever it was, those two 86, I think one of them was, I did not get it. That doesn't make sense. You know, you play this game, you power your guys up, you you try to get as powerful as you can to counteract the other team. And when you can do that, when like I said, I put a 9,000 and a 7,000 to their 7,000 and 5,000, 5,800, whatever it was, and I didn't get it. Doesn't make sense. I think the RNG is way needs to be recalculated, baby. Anyway, enough rant. This is a rant video. Actually, this is kind of some of the things that I wanted to say in past events when I played Road to Glory. But I was like, one of these days I'm gonna make one of those videos where I just complain about the whole event, even though it is my favorite. But listen, we came up short. Four, four, four spots, four spaces, whatever you want to call it, four encounters before we got the award, and sucks for me. I wish there was another way to get that card specifically, but I don't think he's in a season either. Yeah, are there even opal seasons? I don't even know. I'd have to actually. Let's see if I open up a Jade season and we go all the way to the end. The Super Bowl reward is, it doesn't even tell you. Obviously, you get an opal card, but it doesn't tell you if there's a theme card available. And I don't think I saw one on the Discord either. So, but you know what? I think I'm gonna start a Jade season. I mean, a Opal season. I'm gonna go for it. So that'll be my next encounter, and we'll see what we get. So anyway, until that time, listen, the NFL draft is coming up. I think this week. So we're gonna make a video. I'm gonna talk about the draft. So whatever's going on, maybe we'll play a season. We'll talk about the draft. Well, I'll have to nail down a exact time date for that and some sort of schedule. Maybe we'll see what's coming up next in the game. But until that time, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, leave a comment, and sorry about the rant, but sometimes these things need to be said. See you in the next one.